Skyrim has three main elements of magic: fire, frost and shock, and each has their own pros and cons, with different enemies being resistant to different elements. And today, Patricia the pyromaniac, who has always been concerningly fond of nothing but fire, escaped her execution in Helgen and got the chance to see if you can beat Skyrim using fire only. The rules are very simple. The only way she can do damage is via fire damage, meaning all other non-damaging shouts and spells is allowed, and damage sources that doesn't come directly from her is also allowed, except followers. Plus, I'm allowed to use any exploit or glitch to completely break the game. Oh, and it's set to master difficulty. I decided to include a few mods to make Skyrim's boring magic a little more interesting, in the form of Ordinator, Apocalypse and Triumvirate. With all that said, sit back and enjoy the whole world of Skyrim being set aflame. After escaping Helgen as a dark elf with a special ability to burn everyone around me for 60 seconds once a day, I killed a bear by just looking at it. My face isn't that ugly, is it? On the way to Riverwood, I grabbed a magic standing stone to increase magic skill leveling and found the wolves dead on the path by an unknown source, before arriving and trying to convince Gerdur I knew her brother and a dragon laid waste to Helgen. To what she said, I needed to warn the Jarl of Whiterun. So off I go running again, through a river this time for some reason. I made it to Whiterun and was fascinated by how the water looked, and then confronted the Jarl about the dragon attack, after which he expected me to not need rest or maybe live my own life, so he sent me over to Farengard to be his new errand boy and go risk my life in an ancient tomb for a relic he said might not even be there. So after buying a few spells, I was off through the wilds of Skyrim and found a new species called a madwoman that has somehow got a bounty for trying to set on fire, and she surprisingly had more health than a dragon and just tanked all of my fire, even with a wolf biting her ass in the meantime. After pissing off a few giants, I made it to Bleak Falls Barrow, set a few people aflame in self-defense, before heading inside and burning my way through the numerous bandits, just peacefully living in their home. After killing an extremely fireproof man, the giant hairy gravity-bending spider showed me why I shouldn't have picked Master Mode, and killed me a few times before going down after taking 500 fireballs to the head. Immediately after, I burned my fellow Dark Elf brother and acquired the Golden Claw, then proceeded to get torn apart by a few drogs before abusing the spike wall to my own gain, and learned why it's a good idea to quick save. With the claw in hand, I fought off the last drog, solved a puzzle made for toddlers, and fought a drog that thought he was so big and scary. With the drog on the floor, the dragonstone was mine, so I returned it to Farengard but didn't receive my reward, that filthy scammer. And oh no, another dragon is attacking right now, and my help is needed urgently, so let's not do anything about it for the next several days. So instead of helping with the dragon attack, I took a multiple day ride to Winterhold to join the Skyrim equivalent of Harvard, the College of Winterhold. And all I had to do was buy an extremely cheap basic spell from a woman standing in the cold all day long, and cast it. That's it.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately.
Yeah, no shit. Mirabelle then took me on an awfully slow tour in the college, before attending my first, last and only class in this whole college. Great college, huh? Between Dawnstar and Winterhold is a cave called Hopsfall Cave that contains a lot of free spells, and one spell specifically to completely break the game. I ran through the icy lands before somehow stumbling across where I was supposed to go in the next College of Winterhold quest. Quite a coincidence, and this questline has an overwhelming amount of those. Just you wait. Upon entering Hobbs Fall Cave, I fought several skeletons and extremely powerful sorcerers. I wish she's just pulling it up immediately. No way. Kill him. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, he can do it. Nice. He's pulling out the ward. Hit him. Kill his ward. Nice. Beautiful work. After finally defeating all the sorcerers, I found the chest full of... Wait, where's the chest? And so it turns out that all my Creation Club content had magically uninstalled itself. And those spells specifically is part of the Creation Club. So I had to sit there for 45 minutes re-downloading every single Creation Club mod. Great times. With Anniversary Edition downloaded, I found the chest, grabbed a tremendous amount of spells and tried to complete the cave, with no luck. And now it's time to break the game. Alright, so with my new spell, I'm gonna use it to level up. I'm not gonna deal damage with it, so I'm just gonna cast it. Immediately go into the map, let go. Then fast travel to, let's say, over here. And then when we click it, I'm gonna immediately click both buttons, like how I casted it. That sound right there meant I leveled up. You can see my level is full. And I'm gonna have destruction at close to 100 now. 77. Now we can cast it again. Just do the same. There we go, 100. In space to get a legendary, I can keep going, of course. If I want to, I can just keep repeating it and get to level 1,000,000. But now at level 17 with destruction at level 100. With destruction at level 100, I leveled up a bunch and got a whole lot of crazy perks that in some cases made me very overpowered. But while making me stronger, it also made the enemies way higher level. And then I tested out the fire spell from the chest that turned out to be extremely good, before robbing my colleagues of all the gold. And with that, combined with all the gold from the various loot I found in the dungeons, I bought a few new powerful spells. With my new power, I ventured out to help defeat the Wait, never mind. I continued the College of Winterhold questline. And this time it was the teacher sending all his new pupils into a dangerous ancient ruin. Great college, huh? In there I was tasked to find the most obvious rings in history, and I found a necklace that trapped me behind some very squeeze-throughable bars that nobody really cared about, before smashing a wall and stopping time to talk with a magic man that told me I apparently doomed the world somehow. After that I killed more drogs, solved puzzles and met Ulrich Galderson, who protected a great orb. And when weakened, I absolutely demolished the poor man. It died within like 2 seconds. Holy shit. And then had to report back to the Archmage before robbing his whole place. And finding out you can literally just steal his overly powerful robes at any given time, even with him in the room, as well as all his other belongings. Thanks for being blind, I guess. When trying to learn something about the orb in the huge ass library in the college, the librarian told me his books about it got stolen by some random guy, and I of course had to go get them back. But first, Ancano the Redditor, or the Archmage's so-called advisor, came and spoke to me as arrogant as one can be, about him wanting to know about the orb we found in Sarthel. And then I wanted to enchant a ring, a necklace and some gloves. But the gloves had to be without an armor rating, since only wearing robes made one of my perks increase my damage by 30%. So I spent an embarrassing amount of time trying to find non-armor gloves, I finally found some in Solitude and enchanted a nice set of equipment. I bought a new cool crazy spell, and finally, after several weeks, I made my way to Erileth and her squad to take out the first dragon at level 18. So much damage. Look at that damage. Holy shit. See, he died in a second. Holy shit. I don't even know what happened. On the way back, I got my eardrums blown out by the Greybeards, and somehow nobody else heard it. But when reporting back to the Jarl, he gave me Lydia? Hell no, get her out of here. Who does she think she is? And then it was time for the long hike to Ivarstead, to do the even longer hike up the 7,000 steps, where I traded lives with an ice wraith. That again showed me why it's a good idea to quicksave, and I almost destroyed everything in my vicinity. But when I finally crawled my way back, I crushed the frost rule harder than I ever have. One shot! God damn! Hello, Greybeards. Thanks for the free shout. Goodbye again. Oh yeah, in case you missed it, I have to go grab the favorite dusty bedroom toy from an ancient crypt. Don't ask me why it's in there. And on the way, I had to re-download all the damn Anniversary Edition content again. Thanks, Skyrim. I love you. I started sniping people both outside and inside with a meteor, and interrupted a battle by blowing everything up. And then, as you do, continue robbing people's graves and killing already dead people again. You know how it is. I reached a room with spiders that seemed easy at first, but then I got flashbacks from the Bleak Falls Sparrow spider and died. Again proving why I should quicksave some more, but managed to take it down after a long brutal battle, which led me into the next room, containing a letter from an anonymous person who called themselves my friend, after clearly stealing something I needed. So after watching some angry cultists get beaten to death by Whiterun guards, and selling all my treasure from the scary grove, I met up with Delphine in Riverwood, and I got so scared I got trapped behind a door. And yeah, just look for yourself. Help! 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 That's a crazy thing. And somehow, after seeing my beautiful, trustworthy face, hearing my thundering shout, and hear me explode out of thin air, she still didn't trust I was the Dragonborn. So then me and Delphine held a girls' night at daytime and used the power of friendship to kill a dragon.
My voice has been silent.
Just getting warmed up. I'll be damned. You did it.
That was so quick. Holy man. And while fighting, I wanted to try out a powerful spell that does the same thing as my Dark Elf power to see if they stack. Sadly, they do not. With Delphine convinced, she told me about the return of the dragons, and how she thought the Thalmor was behind it, just because they are very tall and have pointy ears. So I was tasked to infiltrate a Thalmor party and steal their top secret documents. So first off, I made a quick stop in Solitude, trusted Malborn with all my valuable belongings, borrowed some clothes from Delphine, and went to the party. Inside, I quickly found a victim and made him publicly embarrass himself for my own gain, to sneak out of the party with Malborn and quickly snag my own items again. Before this, I bought a nice melee fire spell that absolutely teared these Thalmor apart, and when I got to the outside, I literally bullied some of the hardest enemies at this point in the game. With basically everyone at the party dead, I learned about them looking for Esperin, and after talking with Delphine, I went to Riften to look for the old man. My least favorite quest right here, other than the Peace Council quest of course, and it's literally just me, running around inside dark and murky sewers while fighting homeless people, cannibals, Thalmor and feeling rats and spiders crawl inside my ass crack. So after accidentally burning 2 people alive, I found the very not obvious Esbern and brought him all the way back through the dark sewers and past more pointy-eared men, after telling him I was a Dragonborn. When I had carried the old cranky man back to Delphine, he read something to us from a closed book, and now it was time to head to Alduin's wall, to learn how to defeat Alduin. Before heading to the wall, I bought my own wall, and traveled to Kynesgrove, the land of the flashbangs, because the ground was burning my retinas away, while fighting skimpy-clothed cavemen and another dragon. We made it into the cave, I solved a few puzzles, opened the door to the temple, and we headed inside, where Delphine did something I didn't even think was possible. What? What was that? Did he just smith on the torch? What? Do it again.
What?
She pulls out a hammer to smith the damn torch. That's so funny. Why is that even a bug? That doesn't make any sense. What? That's so weird, man. After reading the wall, I learned that we need a shout to defeat Alduin, and I thought the Greybeards might know, so after finally delivering the horn to them, letting them explode my ears, and them teaching me even another shout, I traveled up the icy mountain and took in the gorgeous view, while ice wraiths was trying to end me. At the peak of the mountain, a dragon landed before me, called pyromaniac, who was the leader of the Greybeards, and after participating in his weird pain kink,
Yes.
he told me the shout is found within the all-powerful Elder Scroll. He said the thing! He said the thing! With that new knowledge, I borrowed a mad lonely wizard's weird trinkets and went looking for the Elder... Nope. I instead decided to switch questlines again and go back to the College of Winterhold quests. So remember those books earlier in the video? Yeah, I'm getting those now. And on the way up the mountain, I thought building a wall like Trump in front of a bear would stop it, but I was quickly proven wrong. Wall! Ah! It ran around the wall! No! No, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Okay, fine. Double bombardment. Shoot! Oh! It worked. Man, look at the flames. It's so much. Shoot! After almost dying of the wildlife, somebody sent an assassin after me. And then I finally met my first real obstacle, a fire atronach. It literally said it resisted my spells, so it might seem like I hit a wall and was unable to do anything, but I just ran past it like every normal person, so that was that. Inside the keep containing the books, I was met with a dozen of mages of every element, but besides the fire mages, it went pretty smoothly. I died of the same trap twice. Weird vampires stared at me while burning inside cells. A man literally called the wolves after me. Did you just say, "Go boys, attack with your dogs"? No way. What is going on, man? I see what he means. And I rescued the man who stole the books. And my god, was this man an idiot. He kept shooting at a wall after sending a fire atronach after another fire atronach. You're missing. Holy shit, this guy's useless. What are you doing, man? You summon a flame guy to kill the flame guy and you start shooting your lightning in the wall. I also discovered a crazy strat with ward combined with scorching hands, basically burning the enemy alive while not being able to take damage. I opened the final door, revealing the location of the books, and a random lady called the Caller, who really thought she was something, so I showed her the power of a pyromaniac. You run to her. Like this. Kill! Wait, where did she go? In the world? There he is. There we go. Immediately after leaving the keep, I got attacked by a dragon that got me into the first death loop of the run. So I had to revert a save, return and blast the dragon with fire. And just when I get back to the college, I get attacked by even another dragon. This time around I got it in a better place and had a better fight. Oh! Yeah, that worked. With the books back, the slow time guy showed up and told me about some magic guy I had to find, and Ancano was really suspicious of the whole thing. After figuring out the location of the guy, some lady turned everything green for 8 minutes, which was kind of a dick move. But the magic guy was in a place under the college called the Midden, and he was magic indeed, and very bright. The light told me I should find the Staff of Magnus, which was quite the coincidence, since the college people randomly called the orb the Eye of Magnus. Coincidence after coincidence, because after learning about the staff, Mirabelle miraculously knew about the staff and had actually just talked about it with some people called the Synod, who went looking for it inside of a dwarven ruin. Why am I a horse now, lady? But it was dwarven hell time, and when arriving to the dwarven ruin, a man laying on the floor told me his last few words about a crystal before dying. Another coincidence that he died exactly now, huh? I told her this questline has a fair share of coincidences. Inside the ruins I killed some robots, found bodies of deceased Synod people and killed more and more robots. And then Falmer started appearing and I killed some Falmer, and some more, and some more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more. Oh yeah, and I fought the hardest damn robot in the game. Over him. That didn't do a lot of damage. Go. Maybe I can regain some magicka. Wait for him here. Face me, coward. There we go. Holy shit. That guy's insane. What are you doing? How are you not dead? How the f is he not dead? Why is so ungodly strong? Yes! Let's go! And then I found another Synod man who needed a crystal, and fortunately enough, I found one in my Falmer killing spree. So I placed it in his machine and solved the puzzle, resulting in a way too bright map thing on the wall, meant to show places of great power, but the Orb of Magnus interfered with it, so it only showed that, and coincidentally the location of the Staff of Magnus, that was coincidentally connected to the orb, and coincidentally the man knew where that was, inside the Labyrinthian. When returning, Ancano had taken control of the orb and created a ward around it, so after breaking the ward and trying to stop Ancano, he set off a damn nuke. He's gonna kill him.
You are my sunshine.
Oh!
Are you all right?
I got nuked!
Can you walk? I need you on your feet. We're in trouble here.
That injured Mirabelle and killed the Archmage. I know, it's getting serious now. Oh yeah, a dragon attacked too, and now Winterhold is being attacked by crazy magic spirits. After the spirits, I was off to Labyrinthian, but not before talking to Mirabelle, who coincidentally got the key of the Labyrinthian from the Archmage a while ago. Coincidence, huh? The outside of the Labyrinthian was infested with frost trolls, but they were no match for my fire spells. So after leaving a pile of scorched trolls, I entered the Labyrinthian only to find a squad of ghosts, led by the ghost of the Archmage, who are meant to acquire great artifacts of power inside. Immediately after entering, I stepped into a room filled with skeletons and a skeleton dragon, but after a brief death loop, I cleared the room and headed on, killing many different types of Draug and other creatures, and a scary Wisp Mother. Wisp Mother. He's gonna one-shot me, oh my god, I'm pretty sure he's gonna one-shot me. Oh, it's so little. I'm gonna regain some magic and they're gonna blast bombardment at her. And a ward, probably. Hey! Stay away! I guess it's now. Oh! She blasted it! Shade? What does shade mean? Holy shit! Oh my god. Guy's faster than a damn dragon. Hit! It hit a little bit. Oh! Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! On the way I found a load of insane loot and almost died to an extremely strong ghost Draug. Along the way, the ghost squad has slowly lost their members, with another dead at every encounter. And now was time for the dragon priest, who was being held down by 2 mage ghosts. And if you kill them, the fight starts. There he is. He's gonna turn the corner, is he? Boom! Nice. Hit again. Another one. Just gonna put up a ward. Loser. He has a stab of Magnus, I'm pretty sure. Does he actually do anything? Oh, he does. Okay. There we go. That's gonna make him really slow. Go! Hit him a little. Oh, he does still quite a bit of damage. Okay. That guy can take care of him a little bit. He's dead. Wait, what? How did my guy die so quickly? What are you doing? Oh, there's 2 of them now. Oh, this is his own. Oh, nice. Did he really turn my own guy against me? There we go. Nice. Step of Magnus. Turns out it was the Archmage who tricked the mages and trapped them to keep the Dragon Priest at bay for all eternity. And on the way out, I got attacked by one of Ancano's men who wanted me dead, but he stood no chance. And now with the staff of Magnus in hand, it was time to save the college once and for all. Worked! Hello?
Gods, you'd better have something good up your sleeve. I've got nothing left.
How was he in there? What in the world? How the hell did he do that? After the ward was broken down, the only thing that was left was to defeat Ancano.
Very well. Come then. See what I can do now.
Oh! Ah! My eyes, man. Go! There we go. Wither. He's fighting the thing. He got it back up. Staff. What is that thing? Get that thing out of here. Magic anomaly. Then we got the orb back. Let's kill these things. What are you doing, man? Oh, he's full health. How in the world? Don't deal fucking any damage to it. Jesus Christ. Can you stop that? Holy shit, he's annoying. Who is that? There's some guy in here. He's helping. Is that the librarian? What the fuck is he doing in here? Oh my god, man. Oh. Oh, he died. Defeating Ancano meant I became the new Archmage and the college was finally saved. And then the Sejex teleported in and took the orb to safeguard it. But clearly just wanted it for themselves because it's literally capable of destroying the world. But even after everything and Ancano's body literally laying on the ground, nobody cared. So nothing else than going back to saving the world again or whatever. Oh yeah, and I got these new Archmage robes that just had exactly the same stats as my old set. And now time for another Dwarven Ruin. And my script is getting too long, so here's a montage. And you can also just summon this dragon in Blackreach, and my god is he weak. Look at him getting beat by a man with old dirty rags on, and now a dumb insect. And look at that Falmer stealing my kill. What a joke of a dragon. But it was another Dwarven puzzle time, and now we finally got our sweaty hands on the Elder Scroll. Back at the college I bought a new spell that basically unleashes hell upon the earth. That's pretty good. And with a new spell, it was flashbang time. And then learning of that Dragon Wrench shout. And now on to absolutely tearing Alduin apart. Does nothing. I know what to do. You bring out a Draught of Destruction, just fire. And now we dual cast a lot of fireballs. Here we go. Oh my god, he already died. Holy shit. Activated my ability. Burn. Alduin dead, but not dead. Just heading to Sovngarde meant it was time to trap another dragon to figure out where he went. Pathernix came with the idea of the Jarl's Palace in Whiterun, a totally not flammable wooden house. So after begging Balgruuf like a damn child, he said alright if he brought peace upon the ongoing war until Alduin lay dead. We said yes, got the Greybeards' approval, and apparently the other Greybeards only say one word, and my god, they say it with force.
Dovahkiin.
What the fuck? Dovahkiin?
Dovahkiin.
Then we got Tullius and Ulfric to come to our little picnic, and it was finally time for my favorite quiz in the game. Sitting still for 15 minutes while listening to two man babies argue. That stupid ass quiz can go to hell, and we had a dragon to trap, so out on the porch we went, and I shouted, watched an innocent man being thrown from 10th floor right in the front of my eyes. Barely realizing the dragon got trapped because of the absurd amount of flames in my face. It telling me where Alduin went, to Sovngarde, and he had a portal inside Skuldafn, so we immediately released the dragon because mountains is definitely impossible to climb in Skyrim, right? And climbed upon his neck to finally become the Dragon Airborne. We arrived at the base of Skuldafn because our dragon was scared or something, I don't know. And this time I decided to kill everything that had a pulse in this place, including the 47 dragons roaming around. And so I did. The normal dragons were very easy. Oh! How in the world am I supposed to do this? Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Whoa! Oh my god, man. Let me try this one. Well, that works really well on this guy. And the Draug was quite easy as well. Inside the ruin, it was the same run of killing Draug and literally setting the whole room ablaze, which felt really satisfying. And a bunch of Draugs and puzzles later, I made it to the mini-boss, whom I put in a living hell. Three seconds he's dead. Consumed by fire. With the Draug dead, I headed outside, and this time it was a 2v1 with some much more difficult dragons. And these took much longer to kill and made me feel like the game was on master mode again. He's standing in the fire. Fuck! And I come on! You're so dead, man. Oh, so close. We almost killed each other. And then only the dragon priest was left. Poor guy. I shot him with fireballs, and I literally had to give the poor guy a chance and let him crawl to his staff. And he got one little head in before getting blown up. Oh, bless him. I jumped into Sovngarde, ran through the mist, said hello to Alduin, spoke with the heroes of Sovngarde, and we all ran to battle. We shouted 3 times together against Alduin, and finally he came flying, challenging us for the final battle. Look at the amount of fire. Go! And destroy! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! With Alduin dead, the world covered in flames, every enemy burned to cinders, and getting my ass kicked by fire-resistant enemies, I, ladies and gentlemen, completed the challenge. So if you managed to enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe and become a member to help out my channel. Also remember to join my Discord channel via the link in the description. But that answers the question: can you beat Skyrim with flames only?